Capricorn, welcome to your reading. Let's allow Spirit to spill the tea on what you need to know at this moment in time. So let's get an oracle card, and the oracle card is saying to you, angel numbers have a meaning. Okay, so some of you have been seeing angel numbers, and it's because it is not 1111, because it's not 222, it is not your usual angel numbers that you're used to. Sometimes you just see that repeating number and you're just like, I don't know what it means, and you just carry on with your day. Your guides and your guardian angels are saying that if you're seeing those synchronicities, if you're seeing repeating numbers, if you're seeing like sequences that keep repeating themselves, understand that they actually have a meaning, and it is your responsibility to go and find out what that meaning is, because it certainly takes a lot of effort on their side to get that number in front of you, to get those synchronicities happening until your brain starts picking them up. I don't know if you know that sometimes it takes a lot of synchronicities, a lot of them to keep on happening before you're like, oh, that's interesting. I have been seeing that a lot. And your guides are like rolling their eyes because they really have been trying to send you a message. So certainly feels like your guides and your guardian angels are saying that there's a personal message that they're trying to give you. And so they're asking you to pay more attention and to take note of repeating things that keep on repeating over and over again, because there's actually a message that they're trying to give you. Okay, so the story is carrying on. So we've got our angel number, and then we've got the other card on the side. Your guides, your ancestors want to call you out. They want to say something to you. Like in my mind's eye, I can literally see them like side-eyeing you, okay? Because for some of you, there's this feeling where you're just stuck in some type of one-sided relationship. And there's a sense of you sometimes feeling that, yeah, this is a one-sided relationship, but not actually really thinking, oh, hang on a minute. If I'm not the first one to pick up the phone to call my friend, my mom, sister, sibling, my whatever, my other half, if I'm not the one to actually pick up the phone, initiate something, the other party will never initiate anything. And because you are the one who's carrying this relationship, you're the one who's carrying this friendship, physically, spiritually, mentally, subconsciously, it is actually really exhausting you. And you're not realizing it because you never actually really paid attention. So there's an encouragement from the other side asking you, where are you the one who's putting all the effort? And the other side, do the bare minimum, okay? The bare minimum to sustain that relationship. Sometimes when we are not the one who always picks up the phone, you see that those relationships, okay, they will fade away. They won't be as strong. They will actually be built on sand. They're not built on solid ground, because you're the one who is always going back and like fixing the relationship, maintaining it. No. If it's like that, then what is the point? So let's get some tarot cards on the table. So as I get your tarot cards, remember, don't force the message. Take what is resonating with you. Leave behind anything that is not for you, okay? Because someone else watching this reading, that very same message will be for them. If you need your own personal reading done, shall I? Fine. If you need your own personal reading done, my website is linked in the description box below. All right, so we did this. Okay, fine. So, as you can see, your guides and your guardian angels have a lot to say. Okay, they are like, we have a lot to say about the situation here. You're being played, and it's now time for you to play the player. It's now time for you to sit down and to smell the coffee and realize that, hang on a minute. No. This is a one-sided relationship, and I didn't even realize. Okay. So sometimes you only realize when you actually stop taking action. When you're not the one initiating, the one doing, you actually see that there's nothing there. There's no substance there at all. You have the Strength card, which is starting off with our tarot cards, Major Arcana card. So your spirit guides are saying to you, you are strong, okay? And that strength sometimes is actually works as a weakness. Let me explain. It certainly feels like you give and give and give. You show up and show up and show up because you've been hurt so many times. And the empath in you, that soft side of you, doesn't want to see other people suffering. So you rather be the one who bears the cross. You rather be the one who carries the relationship, who carries the family. You rather be the one who's always doing the healing on other people's behalf, and you're actually sabotaging not only yourself, the relationship itself, because it doesn't allow other people to see that, oh, hang on a minute, maybe I'm taking advantage, maybe a situation is not balanced. So there's a sense that is here that just because you are strong, it doesn't mean that it is your responsibility to show up strong all the time. Sometimes you need to be weak and allow other people to show up for you. The King of Wands card is saying to you that you've got things you need to focus this energy that you're wasting on other people. Focus on it. Build your castle, build your kingdom. Do the things that light you up. Go and find new friendships where you resonate at the same frequency, right? Your energetic match. Because there's like a drugging of people here. And sometimes when you just allow yourself to be that lone ranger, it actually strengthens you because you actually become the person that is okay being alone. The person who's okay to stand in their own truth. The person who knows when to be strong, when it's required, but also understands that being gentle, being perceived as weak, is actually good because it's balanced. You don't have to be strong all the time, and you don't have to allow other people to be weak all the time, so that you're the one who's always picking up the check, who's always doing the runaround, who's always expected to be the shoulder that everyone cries on. And yet when it is your turn to cry on other people's shoulders, there's never any shoulders there. So like I said, you're being encouraged to put that energy that you're wasting sustaining relationships into something that you're building for yourself. Okay? Use that time, use that energy to bring joy and happiness doing the things that you love. There's like a sense of solitude that is here. Like when you take this energy here and you start working, okay, on yourself, on your side hustle, you go and maybe start new hobbies, even though it might be lonely at the beginning, eventually it actually brings you a lot of joy because now you're working from that pureness, right? From that sincerity, from that innocence. Because there's a sense of you even showing up with good intentions. But there's a darkness, there's a heaviness that is there because you know that other people will never do for you what you do for them. Therefore, the heaviness is there. Even though you do what you're expected to do, even though you go the extra mile, my love, in 2026, we're not going the extra mile. In 2026, we're not meeting anyone halfway, okay? Especially when we've been the one who's always been going the extra distance. They now need to come and build something solid with you. And then you can meet them halfway. But there's a sense of you seeing other people starting to make effort. They get to that halfway point and suddenly you're like, oh no, I'll come and do, don't worry, no. And then what happens? That person just smiles because they know that they just have to breadcrumb you a little. And that motivates you to do a lot more, a whole lot more. To go not only the extra mile, but the extra miles. And it's exhausting. So now when people meet you halfway, this is not the point of you, oh, okay, let me carry the heavy load now because you've shown to me that you can come halfway. No, let them go the extra mile. Let them lift up the load the extra mile. Let them do the healing and go on the journey that you've been on. Otherwise, you're reinforcing that behavior. Unknowingly, you're actually teaching people that they just have to show up a little, if at all, and you be the one who is doing and doing and doing and doing. So Spirit is really adamant about you accepting that solitude, okay? In the first 3 cards, there's like animals that are there. So solitude, maybe you get a dog, a cat, maybe you become the cat lady, the cat man, whatever, it doesn't matter, because at least you're at peace in your silence, in your solitude. At least you're gaining wisdom. At least you know that your guides and your ancestors have your back. And you don't have to worry about people who actually don't have your back at all, but they're in it for what they can get out of you. So as you start working in solitude, it might suck at the beginning, but look, it's leading to something, okay? It's leading to something. And as we spoke about angel numbers, okay, you have your number 9 that is there. You have your number 9 that is there, okay? So your spirit guides are saying to you, follow that number 9, okay? 999, it might feel like people call you only when there's an emergency, okay? In the UK, we have 999. In the USA, you've got 911. But it's like a 999, there's always an emergency all the time. But as you say, no, I'm not wasting my energy on that. I'm going to focus on me. You start focusing on you. You start putting that energy on the things that matter. And this is when you activate the abundance that is here, the joy that is there, because you're no longer wasting that energy on other people. There definitely is a sense of you having your wishes being granted, okay? And more than that, seeing your money, your wealth growing. These are feminine cards, the majority of them. So you definitely do a lot of nurturing, a lot of nurturing, a lot of nurturing. But now it is time for you to just not do nothing, okay? And start that taking that divine masculine energy into taking action that elevates your financial status, your health, that elevates your situation. So 9 of Cups, wishes coming true. 9 of Pentacles, you're getting elevated, you're climbing the ladder, you're getting there. Queen of Pentacles, your money. Your money is good, but it's good through you, okay? Playing this game, playing this next chapter with wisdom. The Emperor, being mindful of the moves that you're making, okay? Don't allow other people to play you. And you don't play them either, but rather you go and play the game of life and you win in your own life. So your guardian angels are saying that as you're shifting and moving in your consciousness, in your journey, you see that more and more numbers, angel numbers, will start talking to you, or synchronicities will start happening. So pay close attention. And that is the message that I have for you. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. I'm going to see you in my next reading. It is a goodbye from me. Bye.